Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. Right now you're taking a look at some steam fog that is accruing over the lake there in Klamath Falls. This view coming courtesy of the Sky Lakes Medical Center. We're at 18 degrees this morning in Klamath Falls, so it is a little crisp out there. We're tracking some more fog in the Rogue Valley, but this up towards Grants Pass. It's going to be interesting to see if that seeps down into portions of the Rogue Valley in Jackson County. This morning, teens to the east of the Cascades, below freezing for the Shasta Valley, right at freezing for portions of the Rogue Valley. A little bit too warm for that in Grants Pass, then much too warm for that along the coast in Curry County. In areas where it's 32 degrees or below, that's where you'll likely have some ice on the outside of your car for this morning. Now for a little bit later today, in fact a little bit later this morning, we'll have more and more clouds building. So even though the fog is eventually going to mix out, it's still going to be a pretty gray day. Now we could have a few very light showers by the time we're on the air for News Watch 12 midday, but I think the heaviest rainfall is going to hold off until this evening. Right around News Watch 12 at 6, that's when we'll have some of the heavier rainfall arriving along the coast. It's going to spread inland after that, and it could be pretty widespread as we head into the overnight hours. Now, this isn't going to be the most intense storm system, as we could have maybe a half an inch of rain falling along the coast, maybe 2 inches of snow up in the Cascades in elevations above 5,000 feet. But come time for Friday morning, most of us are going to be dry. Then all of us should be dry come time for lunchtime on Friday. All that to say, not the most impressive storm system. For today, if you're going to go on a hike, just be sure to layer up, as it is going to be cool out there. It's going to be very gray. So if that's your aesthetic, then it's good news. For today, temperatures will be seasonal, 40s and 50s. Winds will start to pick up out of the south and west, gusting between 20 to 25 miles per hour, especially along the coast and up in the Cascades. Then for tonight, pretty widespread rain and snow in elevations above 5,000 feet. And something else to keep in mind is that we'll have temperatures below freezing for a good chunk of the News Watch 12 viewing area, and that combination of the wet weather and the cold weather could lead to some icy roadways. Just another reason to take it slow out there. We will dry out like you saw in Stormcast as we head into Friday, and keeping it dry for the most part for inland spots in a Saturday and Sunday. Could have a few showers along the coast, maybe up in the Cascades, but overall keeping it pretty dry through the weekend. But then we start to ramp up the activity into next week. Temperatures still staying pretty seasonal over the next 7 days. Here's a 7-day forecast for the coast. Showers looking likely for today, and then a chance of showers lingering into Friday morning. For Siskiyou County, could have some showers overnight into the wee hours of the morning on Friday, but looking fairly dry through the weekend. That's not going to be the case, though, next week. For the basin, looking ahead to that next storm system for Tuesday and Wednesday, I think it's just going to be rain for the basin, as snow levels are going to be around 5,500 feet, if not a little bit above that. Then for the Cascades, a couple inches of snow over the next 24 hours, maybe up towards Crater Lake and elevations above that. Not much more we're expecting. And then for the valley, could maybe get a trace of precipitation this evening, overnight, and early on Friday morning, but overall keeping it pretty dry through Sunday.